Welcome to the All-American Bowl's Road to the Dome. I'm Paul Burmeister. Each year, the All-American Bowl celebrates the absolute best in high school football. Patrick Peterson, Jalen Waddle, Ezekiel Elliott, Tim Tebow, and countless others have all made their mark in this annual showcase of high school's elite talent. Without question, the Alamo Dome in San Antonio is where America is first introduced to the football stars of tomorrow. So now we are hitting the road to countless communities across the nation to honor the 2021 All-American Bowl class. We'll take a look inside at these athletes as they try on their All-American jerseys for the first time. And some of them will tell us how it feels to join the stellar list of players who came before them. We'll also hear from 24/7 Sports as they provide insight on these top seniors. Now let's celebrate this week's featured All-Americans. Offensive lineman Jager Burton. Linebacker Barrett Carter. Defensive back Cooper DeJean. Wide receiver Cody Jackson. Running back LJ Johnson. Kicker Cameron Little. And defensive lineman Maason Smith.
This is Barton Simmons, Director of Scouting for 24/7 Sports. Jager Burton is one of the most athletic offensive linemen in the class of 2021. And that's any way you want to define athleticism, whether it's just the eye test in terms of his ability to play in space, to be an athlete as a blocker, to be a puller, show lateral movement and pass protection, or whether it's the testing in the combine setting where he has a fantastic shuttle, a strong 40-yard dash, vertical on all those measurements. But this is a kid that's also very physical. He's got strong punch. He's got a nice frame. I would expect him to be a multiple-year starter at the next level and have a great opportunity playing in the NFL. Barrett Carter is everywhere on the football field. He's about 6'1", 220 pounds, but this dude can do it all. He can rush the passer at a really high level. He's really active and dangerous as a blitzer. He can make plays on the football in the pass game, and once that ball's in his hands, he's dangerous. He can return it for 6. And he's even shown a great ability to make plays on offense at the running back position, catching the ball out of the backfield. Just a very diverse, explosive athlete that is going to be, what I believe, one of the biggest impact players in the class of 2021 on the defensive side of the ball. Forget the small town pedigree. Cooper DeJean is a big-time football player. He's led his team to back-to-back state championships, playing quarterback and safety. He's been incredibly productive on both sides of the football. He's a safety in college, more than likely, and with an 11,200-meter dash all the way back in his sophomore year, to his credit, with a basketball resume that sees him playing well above the rim. I think you can be confident in the athleticism that he brings to the table, and his competitive demeanor and his winning attitude really sets him apart. Cody Jackson is your classic big play Texas wide receiver in this cycle. Over 1,300 yards receiving as a junior, over 20 yards per catch, and you see so much of it down the field in terms of his ability to win contested balls, his ability to track the ball in flight and go chase it down, and his ability to run away from defenders. And he can do that after the catch as well. This is absolutely the type of player that can take the top off the defense, and he's going to be dangerous in the college game. In LJ Johnson, you're getting what's probably the most complete running back in the state of Texas and one of the most complete running backs in the country in the 2021 cycle. He checks off the boxes here. I mean, he's got production, had nearly 2,000 yards rushing and 37 touchdowns as a junior. He's got the athleticism. He's been clocked at 4.4 verified in the 40-yard dash. He's really good in tight quarters. He's good in space. He is a guy that's durable. He can also deliver a blow and absorb a blow. He's got that kind of compact frame. So whatever you need him to do, he can do it, and he can put a team and an offense on his back. At kicker, Cameron Little's head to the SEC. Sam Pittman at Arkansas has got himself a good one. This is a guy that can handle kickoffs, he can handle place kicking, he can handle punting if you need him to. He's almost exclusively a guy that kicks touchbacks at the high school game. He's had a long of 49 just this season as a senior, and he's a consistent, accurate, and competitive kicker in the high school level that will translate really well to the college game. Maason Smith is one of these big-body defensive linemen that everybody wants, but that nobody can find. That's because he's 6'5" plus, he's 300 pounds plus, and he can move. He's athletic. He's nimble. He can play with range on the line of scrimmage. He can provide a pass rush element and be a space eater, depending on what you're asking him to do. And this is a player, I think, with a lot of scheme versatility as well. As teams try to build out national championship level defensive units, this is the type of player that populates the defensive line. This has been Barton Simmons with 24/7 Sports. Check back again next week as we continue to break down the 2021 All-Americans.
Jager Burton, offensive guard, Frederick High School, and this is my All-American unboxing.
Being an All-American to me just means, all that hard work paying off, not just off the field, but on the field. And it's such an honor to join this prestigious family that's for life. Thank you all for inviting me.
My name is Barrett Carter, and I'm a linebacker from North Gwinnett High School. Being an All-American means the world to me. I've been dreaming of this since I was a kid. Now that's finally reality, I can't thank God enough. First, I'd like to thank my Lord and Savior for just putting me in this position. Next, I'd like to thank the All-American Bowl for giving me this great opportunity. Last but not least, I'd like to thank all my supporters. That goes from my coaches and trainers to my family. I'm so blessed to have y'all by my side, and I can't thank y'all enough for all of y'all done for me.
I'm DeJean, defensive back from OABCIG High School, committed to the University of Iowa. First off, I'd like to thank God, because without Him, none of this would be possible. Next, I'd like to thank my parents for helping me become the person I am today, and also my two brothers for supporting me along the way, and my grandparents for being at every single one of my high school games. And lastly, I'd like to thank my coaches and teammates for pushing me every day in practice to help me become the player I am today. What it means to be an All-American, it's a dream come true. I've always dreamed of having this honor growing up. I'd like to thank the All-American Bowl for selecting me. It means a lot to be honored along with some of the best players in the nation.
What's up, RODRIGO Blankenship here. I was in the All-American game, class of 2015. Just wanted to say congratulations to all the new All-Americans. It's going to be an incredible week. You're going to have an amazing time. So just take it all in and just enjoy every second that you get there. Go Dogs.
Great day on the lake.
It is.
Lunch is cooking.
And I saved a bunch of money on my boat insurance with GEICO.
Oh, yeah?
Fellas, can it get any better than this? Whoa. My old hairstyle grew back.
So did mine.
What? I was an 80s kid.
It only gets better when you switch and save with GEICO.
I think the biggest thing about the locker room is you get people from every different background, every different community, every different race, and you get all those people to come together for one common goal. With these last few months, with the Black Lives Matter movement, seeing the community, black and white, going out and peacefully protesting and coming together for one cause, I mean, it gives you hope. I just want to look back at history after these months and not talk about how negative these few months were, but how positive it was and how people went out there and accepted the challenge every single day and came out better on the other side. Now it's all about action. It's all about the next step. Everybody in the league is coming together, and guys are talking openly and really listening to each other. that's what's going to happen is we're going to be back, we'll be playing sports, but at the same time we're going to be taking action and we're going to be making change in this world so that it's a better place when we leave it.
Cody Jackson, wide receiver, Richmond Foster High School. Being an All-American is a dream that has came true. I've been playing the game of football since the age of 7, and now I can officially say that I'm an All-American. Thank God, my family, All-American Bowl, Adidas, and the Richmond Foster family for seeing my talents and selecting me to be the All-American. BURMEISTER.
Cameron Little, I attend Southmoore High School, and I'm a kicker punter. How it feels to be an All-American. Oh, it's a dream come true. Seeing players like Trevor Lawrence and Odebolt Jr. grow up and go through the process and playing the game is big time. Just to me, just to know that I'm on a level like that. And even though the game got canceled, I'm still honored to be an All-American. And I'd like to thank the guys around me for pushing me to be the best person I can be. And thank you to Coach Norman, head coach of Southmoore football, for believing in my talents this past year. And thank you to Chris Taylor Kicking for also giving me the opportunity to play an All-American game. Woo pig, baby. Yeah.
It definitely means a lot to me. I think I'm probably the first one from Terrebonne High School to ever get this honor of doing it. And I don't take it for granted. I think it's a big blessing in my eyes, you know, just being ranked or being known as one of the top players in the country. I mean, you know, that's making my family proud, making my community proud, and yeah, just making everybody proud.
Hey guys, this is Gus Ramos with the All-American Bowl, and this is our Gatorade Refueling Stop of the Week. Tonight, I'm joined by two-time state champion Cooper DeJean out of the state of Iowa. Cooper, how does it officially feel to be a 2021 All-American?
It feels great. I mean, once I got that text that I was invited, I mean, I was going crazy in school. I've grown up watching the game and stuff like that, seeing all the great players, most of them in the NFL right now, go and play in this game. So it's definitely a dream come true.
You're coming off a state championship. You scored 2 touchdowns within the last 2 minutes of the game. How was that to kind of cap off your high school career in style?
That was crazy. I mean, our team, we had a great past couple of years. Those last 4 minutes, they were crazy. I mean, we were just trying to do whatever we could to win, and I'm glad we got the job done.
You run track, you play baseball, you're also a really good basketball player. What was your first love? What did you first start playing when you were younger?
I actually grew up loving the game of basketball. I played a lot of basketball throughout the summer with AAU and then during school season, obviously. But then once high school hit, I just found the passion for football, and I thought football would be better for me, and I think I could play that at the next level.
So you play quarterback for your high school. You've done that the past 2 years, but you're going to go play DB at Iowa. What kind of went into that decision to go play DB at Iowa?
I think just the coaching staff. I get along with them really well, and Coach Parker, he's a great defensive mind, and they've put a bunch of defensive backs into the NFL. So I think that was one of the biggest reasons that I chose to go there.
You're from a small town. What advice would you give another person from a small town on getting national exposure like you've perceived?
I think just keep putting in the work every day. I mean, people will notice what you're doing on the field, and just keep working. Go to camps. People will find you. Post your huddle highlights, and just keep grinding.
On December 6th, you're going to be one of 5 featured athletes who are going to be part of the All-American Dream Special presented by GEICO. What can we look forward to seeing from you that day? What are we going to learn about Cooper DeJean?
You're going to learn a lot. My family, you're going to learn a lot about them and just me as a player and as a person, where I'm from and stuff like that. So make sure you guys tune in on December 6th for the All-American Dream Special.
Well, Cooper, we couldn't be more excited for you, and we're looking forward to seeing all the big things you do at Iowa, man. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Hi, I'm John Miller, and on behalf of everybody at NBC Sports, I'd like to welcome you to the All-American Bowl family. High school football plays an important role across communities all across this nation. And through the idea of Friday Night Lights, not only are the athletes and coaches united, but their families, friends, and entire communities are united as well. And over the years, the All-American Bowl's road to the Dome has done just that. It's connected over 4,500 communities through pep rallies, press conferences, and now virtual jersey presentations. So we look forward to introducing you to the nation on NBC this January, and good luck.
Once again, congratulations and welcome to each of our All-Americans. Be sure to follow us on the road to the Dome as we continue to meet this year's All-Americans every Wednesday right here on the NBC Sports YouTube channel. And don't miss this year's All-American Dream presented by GEICO Preview Special. That's where we'll share the stories of some of this year's athletes, both on and off the field, airing Sunday, December 6th on NBC. And of course, be sure to tune in on Saturday, January 2nd for this year's very special All-American Bowl Declaration Day presented by GEICO on NBC.